What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and today I have a review of the Iron Factory Pink Assassin. I've had this little RC here for quite a bit now, and I've mentioned her so many times on the Repacked podcast, but I don't think I've actually fully reviewed her. I looked back on the website, and I couldn't find anything on her. So, and I definitely didn't transform her for it. So I'm definitely considering this a brand new review, and she has been appearing in my videos lately. So I really wanted to give her a due, and since we just did the Titans Return RC, I figured, you know what, let's make this Transformers Thursday a nice double shot of RC goodness. Here is the Titans Return version that we are just talking about. So you can see how different and how much bigger this deluxe version is of this little, smaller than a Legends class, but it's so cool. So awesome. I love this little figure. I've been singing her praises for quite a while, so really glad to finally get her in front of the camera here. So, I mean, for an actual review. Before we get into her completely, she came with this sword. It's not her sword. It's for the Iron Factory Windblade. And it's really nice. It's got a nice translucent plastic here, done in like a purple with this red hilt. Very nice sculpt, really nice. You can use it with her, it's totally fine. Take out the gun here, whatevs. But it is meant to go with that other figure. Although, it really looks nice with her too. Now, let's take a look at this gun since I took it off of her. I don't really like it that much. It's a translucent blue plastic. The design is okay. It's kind of RC-ish. It's RC-ish. Compared it to the Titans Return one, it's got that, they both have that similar thing going on, which is more accurate. I'm not sure at this point. I haven't really looked up any old RC stuff to compare. But I don't really like this one that much. I don't really like the other one that much either, to tell you the truth. But, and it doesn't, it fits in her hand, but it fits a little looser. It's not going to come out, but it doesn't feel quite right. The swords, and she does come with two of them of her own, look great, though. Also translucent blue plastic, but it's also got some silver on it. It's really nice. Very nice sculpt. I really dig it a lot. And they both fit really great in her hands. Let's bring her closer to take a look at that. Really cool. This is really what I want from my RC. Very awesome. She does have these pegs on the back of her wings here at the bottom where you can store them. There's these little holes at the hilts there. However, I can't really get them on there. If you look close, there is a little bit of extra plastic, like a little lip almost, around both, and I really can't get them on. But that's fine, because for me personally, I'm going to be displaying her, just as you see her, on this stand with these swords flying. Now, the stand is plugged into her butt there. And it's really nice. It's a really nice, sturdy stand. You have to put it together. It comes with, the other piece is not here. Another piece up here like this, but with a fatter thing, and I'm not sure exactly what that's for. It might be for the car mode, but I'm not going to even, it's not a big deal. It's like a peg like this almost. So, and you can, switch the alignment here of this peg if you want to take this out and put it this way or whatnot. You have options. Really nice looking, really well done. So pretty cool accessories all together. Let's take the swords out and take a look at the pink assassin herself. This figure is so nice looking. I really like it a lot. It's very, very like anime-esque, very different looking face for RC, but it's really good looking. I really like the eyes, big circle eyes, painted well in blue. It's got silver around it, which looks fantastic. And then, you know, the white. It's kind of like a pearlescent plastic for the helmet, which is cool. Her face, I don't know if it's got that little bit of pink like hers. Nah, it doesn't. Very different. But it is nice anyway. I really dig that head sculpt a lot. She does have the big backpack here, you know, and it's fine. It kind of fills her out a little bit. It kind of looks like a little jetpack. So it isn't so bad. I don't really mind it. It's a big backpack, but I don't really mind it. I do like how the paint looks on her chest. Just the sculpt of it looks really nice as well with the shoulder pads and the forearms. Just very, very nice looking. You know, like very well sculpted. Really, really cool. I love her, you know, like her torso here is very cool. I love the like gunmetal color of it. It's very well done. And then she's got these really long legs with these big pink kneecaps, which are really cool, pearlescent here on the legs, which is very nice looking. A very nice touch. Also on the arm she has that, and the hand. So it's very like really cool pearlescent plastic going on. I dig that a lot. It's so shiny. I like that the gunmetal on her feet. This is a really good looking design and a finish. It's just a nice aesthetic for this one. Really, really awesome. So that is great. I have no problem with that at all. Hands are really sculpted well too. So pretty cool. The one thing I'll say is her shoulder pads are kind of like a different pink than the rest of her. It's not the biggest of deals, but if I was gonna nitpick anything, it would be that. So, all right. So articulation, head is on a ball joint. It can look really far up. Decently down. Little side to side. It spins around fine. Ball jointed shoulders, but it is hindered going up that way. Can, you know, reach up, so it's all right there. Not the best, but it's all right. Ball jointed elbow as well, so you get a good range of motion out of that. You can you turn the wrist? I thought you could. No, you can't turn the wrist. Either that or they're like super tight on mine. Nah, you can't turn them. So that's that. Now, I thought you could have turned her waist, but you can't because it's attached in the back. So I don't know what I'm trying to do there. Trying to break my toy is what I'm trying to do. Ball jointed hips, so you get a ton of motion. Really can kick high, can go all the way back. Does the splits great, so very cool there. Double jointed knee, works really well. And then ankle is on a ball joint as well, so it does act as a little bit of a ankle rocker there, so you get good range of motion. So, you know, not the most amazing articulation, but not terrible either. You know, typical Transformer. But great aesthetic. I really love it a lot. Really, really cool. So before we transform her, let's get her some size comparisons. We saw her with the Titans Return RC, but not in this form, and like, well, off the stand, so you can see how much smaller she is than RC. Let's bring in some other folks. Bring in this small sound wave here. So this is more, I feel like, more of a Legends class figure than this. So, but that's not the worst scale, to tell you the truth. Here is the HasCon exclusive Captain Rex. Here is Marvel Legends Rocket Raccoon, who's still smaller than RC there. And who shall we bring in? Ultraman Orb Origin. Pretty cool. Alright, so that's your size comparisons for RC here, or the Pink Assassin. Now, to transform her, well, you know, I like this robot mode, but honestly, guys, this is not a great vehicle mode at all. It's pretty bad, actually. So let's take a look. Turn our head around. Never look at my transformations for your how-tos, folks. I just do them as I do them. There's a little tab back there. I'm going to clip that in. And then make sure her hands are turned around this way. So we could close this and clip it right in. So they go into these holes fine, but not so much the other ones. Yep. This has to be closed like that. So there you go, you're forming the top part there. Now really all you're gonna be doing is flipping these around. Make sure the foot is kind of going into that hole there. Do the same with that. And honestly, you're kind of done at that point. But what you want to do is, to really finish it off, you want to bring in the gun here. And actually, you should probably do this first. Take the gun, put it in that, you know, hole that the stand tab's into. Bring the feet back in. And now, there's these little tabs here, and there's the little holes and the gun, and you want to pop those in there like that. Let's see. It's kind of hard to see where the hole is in the gun because it's translucent and it's like you're covering it up. There you go. So that's what you want to do. You just kind of pop it in there like that. And then with these swords, you really do need all the like, I'm not a big fan of storage, but to really like finish off any sort of look for this, you really need all her weapons. So don't love it, but you know, it is what it is. That's it. That's her ult mode. Yeah, I'm not really into it. Not into it at all, guys. The front part looks good. It starts off all well and good. I like how the silver of the cockpit looks. I like the very front bumper here with all that silver. It looks really nice, you know? And then you just see her arms on the side and her legs are just there on top. I don't know. It doesn't really look that good. The translucency of the weapons actually helps it out a little bit aesthetically. It gives it a nice little look, like she's like speeding through. So I don't mind that, but I don't know. I mean, if I didn't see the hands, I'd say maybe it's an okay looking vehicle, but it's pretty lackluster, guys. In my opinion, and it doesn't really stand up well. To see what I was saying before with this, I don't really actually see anywhere to plug this in this mode. You would think I'd be able to do it. I could just do that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have a place to plug any of that stuff in, so is what it is. I thought you could have, but I don't see it. Yeah, not so hot. Here's your size comparison with MB01, movie The Best 01. So you see how they scale together. That's the only vehicle I got near me. And there you go. And there you have it. That's pretty much the review here. You want to transform her back to end this off? Why not? It's easy enough to do so. Untab it. Let's put these back. I don't even want to take off the gun. And I'll form the head. And that's it. That's it, guys. That's the that's the pink assassin for you. You know? Great robot mode. I really love it. Not so much in the alt mode. Not at all in the alt mode, I gotta say. That's sad. But she looks awesome. The stand is really cool. So, I mean, you do get your money's worth. And I have seen she's being reissued. So, you know, she's only $20. I mean, that sounds like a lot, but for a third-party figure, Iron Factory is really awesome. I have a bunch of their figures, and I really like them a lot. The plastic is really good. It feels like even though it's small, it feels like a quality piece. So I definitely recommend it. Give a check to your favorite retailer. It should be up for pre-order right now for the reissue. So give it a check. It's pretty awesome. Yep, that's all I gotta say about that. At least for this mode, like get it for this mode. It's so cool. I mean, this standalone, is kind of almost worth half the price. It's really nice. So, all right, that's all I got. Let me know your thoughts on this. Thanks for tuning in on this Transformers Thursday, this little RC day. So please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until next time, peace out, peeps.